Hey guys, I'm Dimension Jump and today I'll be reviewing Attack on Titan Final Battle, which is a free DLC update pack which was released back in 2019. Now, Attack on Titan Final Battle basically has season 3 in it, in which that you learn more about the world of Attack on Titan, like the Rice family can only use the Founding Titan, the Scouts retake Wall Maria, and yeah, and you can in this part of the game, you can basically just go throughout the various events of season 3 and play as the different characters that have appeared within the season, like Levi, Mikasa, Armin, Eren, and various other characters. And I think this DLC pack update is quite interesting and it's quite nice because you can experience season 3. However, your character that you made at the beginning of the game doesn't make it. There are some there's like a sort of like open-ended cutscene at the end of the original game once you've beaten both the Beast and Armored Titans in the sort of new ending to Attack on Titan 2, and yeah, and one of the things that I like that the DLC pack brings into the game is the territory reclaim mission thing, which is basically you can make your own regiment and you can basically go and do these different tasks across this vast board chess like area, and it's got different areas you can go to. So you can go to the forest, you can go to the sea, you can go to an empty playing field, and you can basically just fight titans and also gather characters from the show, from Attack on Titan, and basically add them to your regiment. And I think that's my favourite part of Final Battle, just because of the amount of stuff you can do, and how you can plan how many battles you can do with the Titans. And I think this is a harder version of the game than the main game is, because these are just, okay, you have to there might be some soldiers that might have half their health, or they might be badly damaged or something, or you might have to battle some abnormals, that sort of thing. And I think that's really interesting because you have to think, okay, how many characters am I going to use to take out all the Titans, all the abnormals, that sort of thing. And I think it's a really harder challenge, and it's a really fun way to play the game. And now it's time for some gameplay. So what I like about the Final Battle part of the game is that it's basically part of this is basically has season 3 in it, and this is basically all makes you have play as specific characters, so like Levi, Eren, Armin, Mikasa, and several other characters from season 3. And what I like about this bit is that you've got this whole story collection selection thing, so you can go from the very beginning of season 3 and then make your way to the end, and you can play as different characters and stuff, and you'll also be given certain story elements. And I do like how with some of the episodes or some of the segments you can go to a different section and you might see some story, and then you might see a gameplay element. And I also like how after you've beaten the main story, you can play as the warriors, so Bertolt, Reiner, and Annie and those guys. And I think it's an interesting way of seeing the story through the other's eyes, or this meaning of the warriors, and seeing, okay, this is how they went through their own journeys within season 3, whether it's Bertold, Zeke, Reiner, or with Annie. I think it's here. No, it's like, with Annie, like, you know, in season 1 when she tried to kidnap Eren, and with this you can see the different stars here, and those are basically the difficulties. And I think that's quite nice because it shows you, okay, this is there's like, let's say the beginning parts are basically are less difficult than the ones like later on. So like here, for example, this is a lot more difficult than at the beginning, and then let's say this one is a lot more difficult than possibly, you know, the one I just showed you. So let's go in, and then you'll be given you know, the characters that you can play in the game or in the particular chapter or episode, and you're given a small sort of description of the character, as well as like, I think 1 or 2 other characters in a specific area or specific episode that you're given, which I think is quite nice because it basically tells you the history or the other thing that you know, might have known in the previous sections of the game or previous seasons and stuff like that. So with the cutscenes, it's nice, I would say. It's kind of like a sort of book kind of like textbooky comic book type thing. I would have liked it if they could have used cutscenes, like actual cutscenes, but I think I'm fine with this. And when some of the characters are talking to each other, you'll just see the character model talking, and that's just it. And I would have liked it again if we could see, like, you know, some, you know, like animation like how we saw in the main game. And yeah, and I do like how you get to hear the voice actors talking about or reprising their roles for this main, well, specifically more the Japanese voices. You can't really have, well, the English voice actors for their roles, for the English voices. So yeah, so just like with the main game, it basically functions the same as the normal game. You can't swing around without finding areas to use your ODM gear, and you can also fight titans as well. That's basically the main thing. And it's basically just hit all the vital points and then go in for the final blow. And yeah, it basically stays the same as always. And I think yeah, and I think just seeing from, you know, the main, like the villain's point of view is like okay, I guess. Yeah, and I think it would have been better if, like, for the character specific episodes we could use some of the titans, like for some of the titan users. So for example, Reiner, Eren, that kind of thing. In terms of when it comes to this kind of element of the game, because you do get to play as, you know, Reiner's Titan form and Zeke's Titan form, but it's only for like one episode or for 1 episode or 2, and you don't really do it again. And I think it would be nice if, like, for these episodes in particular, you could use the Titan forms, and you can just like go about hitting Titans for like a minute or so. But you know, it's fine, because like with the main story, with this main story mode, you mainly just played as your own character, like the one you created, you customized to yourself. So
yeah, I think it would be fun if you could at least play. You could use some of the training forms in episodes like this. And now that's been it for the gameplay. Now it's time to go back to the review.
So overall, I think that Attack on Titan 2 Final Battle is a good DLC pack update thing, and I think a lot of the stuff is really fun. The only thing that I don't like about it a bit is towards the end of season 3, part of it, when it comes to Armin fighting the Colossal Titan, and that's mainly because I don't think you can beat the Colossal Titan on any of the, I think from normal difficulty onwards, because I think I tried it on normal mode for when fighting the Colossal Titan, and a lot of the times I couldn't get past it. I kept on losing in that section, so I would suggest turning the difficulty down to easy or something, just so you can get past the Colossal Titan and finish off the rest of the of season 3. But overall, I think that's interesting, and I think that Final Battle is a fun way of playing the game again, and it also adds some more stuff like the things that the Ackerman squad have, or the Kenny squad have, when they're introduced in the first half of season 3. So I think that's really cool and interesting, because it's basically acts kind of differently but the same to the ODM gear, in that you can use different elemental type ammo. So you've got your normal ammo, but then you've got fire ammo and that sort of stuff, and I think it's really fun. So that's been my review for Attack on Titan 2 Final Battle. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.